Sorry for being late. Just dealing with some internet issues here. We are in Phoenix, Arizona, and well, technically Scottsdale, but that's all right. And Valen's on stage right now teaching. We're at our master practitioner level training. And I wanted to make sure that I continued with the YouTube lives when I'm available and when it's possible to do this. And for those of you I don't know, I'll talk about that in just a little moment. How many of you have seen Ted Lasso? I can't see you raising your hand. Raise it higher. No? Okay. Ted Lasso is an interesting show. My wife and I actually really enjoyed the show a lot. And you know, you can have critiques about the storyline and all of that stuff. And at the end of the day, there was a deeper message there. And I know it's kind of weird, like I'm bringing up Ted Lasso, and for those of you who haven't watched it, it's worthwhile. It's a pretty good show on Apple TV. I own no stock, by the way, in Apple, so I don't give a shit. But the deeper issue is that he kind of had this philosophy to help teams get together. He had a philosophy that would help them become a stronger group. And when I watched this show, I went, this isn't just about being a stronger group of individuals. It's about being more empowered as you, as an individual for you. Two of the fundamental things, and there was a post online about the 13 major lessons from Ted Lasso. I'm going to kind of group them together. And one is be sincere and be you. Being unapologetically you. So many of you have heard this before, and being unapologetically you is not a new concept. I'm not the first person to say it. At the end of the day, though, be you. Who cares what other people think? One of my mentors, Uncle George Naope, he was like, I just get up and I'm me. And he's like, you want to know what? Some people don't like it. Perfect. And some people love it. Great. Just at the end of the day, be sincere and be you. I think that's the harmonizing point. Be sincere. When I get up on stage and I'm like, this is just me, it's not, it's me as in F you, it's me as in, I'm just sincerely me. I would hope that you would want to do that, which I think lateral chunks us into the next one, which is be teachable. Dear God, I could do so many of these on AI. And you want to know if AI takes over and we're all dead in a year and a half, then, oh well. I've gone through too many, the world's going to end kind of scenarios to really stop living life. Be teachable. AI is teaching us a lot. Technology teaches a lot. Computers teaches us a lot. Be teachable. Be willing to learn new things, because when you learn new things, you grow and improve. See the good in other people was another big lesson from Ted Lasso. See the good in others, even when they're being special. See the good in other people because it gives you the opportunity to see the good in yourself. It really does. Happiness is a choice. Well, if you've done the NLP training with me, it's called anchoring. You just anchor your knuckle. Go touch yourself every day. That came out the wrong way. If you just have an anchor that makes you happy, you can fire that anchor off. Happiness is a choice. Happiness is a choice. You know, Ted Lasso was teaching soccer or football, if you're from the UK or the rest of the world. And he would say that winning is an attitude. I want to take it to a different approach. It's not winning, it's being successful. Being successful and getting your results is an attitude. It's not a behavior, it's an attitude. Why? Because if you have the attitude of I'm going to win and be successful, then you will exhibit the behaviors to get there. If you have the attitude that you're not going to, you won't get there. It's not complicated in any way, shape, or form. I think the next big one for me is a willingness to shift. In NLP, we call it the law of requisite variety. Are you willing to attempt something new? What is the old saying? Doing the same thing over and over again is the definition of what? Insanity. And not the workout program by Shaun T. I'm talking about batshit crazy. Oh my God, I keep doing the same thing over and over again. How come I'm not getting X as a result? Well, because you're doing the same thing. If I keep hitting my head against the wall over there, the wall's not gonna get out of the way, my head is. That's just, it's insanity. You gotta be willing to attempt something that other people haven't done. One that was a big lesson for me is being vulnerable. Being able to say, I need help. Do you do that? Or do you act like you're a badass? You're all badasses, you're all amazing, you're all incredible. Life is a team sport. It is like a Ted Lasso concept. Life is a team sport. You can't be I'm using soccer terms, so if you don't like sports, you can bail out right now. You can't be the forward trying to score the goal and the goalie trying to defend the goal. Well, what does that mean? It means you gotta lean on other people. Be vulnerable. Know what you're good at, know what you're not good at, and be willing to have people come in and help out with that. I think that is a huge, huge thing. And I think the last thing comes from Ted Lasso and my client, Deb King. Be curious. Stop being judgmental. That's a hard one for a lot of people. So many of us live in a life of judging other people. You don't dress the way I do. You don't eat the way that I do. You don't take the same trainings that I do. Stop being judgmental and be curious. Curiosity and being judgmental can't exist in the same space. So if you're curious, judgmental goes away. And with curiosity, you're open to new concepts and new ideas. So that might not be all 13 of Ted's lessons, and Ted might come and school me later. I hope that helps though. And sometimes we get lessons from pretend, from movies, TV shows that aren't actually real, but yet they're real for us because they teach us lessons. Hope this helps. And if you like what you heard, follow me on YouTube. Follow me on Facebook. We're gonna do a few more trainings. We're gonna be in Boston, Orange County, and Phoenix to wrap up the year. And our last training is in Phoenix, and it's gonna be virtual. It's gonna be right from here. This is our training room over here. I got some coffee over there. It's gonna be our training room. And we're gonna be virtual with 3 cameras. So you're not staring at a fucking screen the entire time. 3 camera shoot, you have no excuses. I don't care if you're on a different continent, you can be a part of this training. And so go check out our website, nlp.com, and follow me on YouTube Live every single week that I'm available, okay? Aloha, ahui ho.